Footballers make insane money while playing, but what happens when the final whistle blows on their careers? Some burn through their fortune, but others become even richer after retirement. Today, we're counting down 12 footballers who became rich after they retired. And trust me, number 4 and number 1 will shock you. Let's kick things off. Meet Jermaine Pennant. Pennant's football career was full of ups and downs. Known for his time at Arsenal, Liverpool, and Birmingham City, he struggled with consistency and off-field issues. But post-retirement, he made smarter choices. Pennant launched multiple business ventures, including media work, real estate investments, and even a coaching academy. His autobiography, Mental, Bad Behavior, Ugly Truths, and the Beautiful Game, also became a bestseller, adding to his income streams. He's even ventured into tech startups, investing in a sports analytics platform that helps identify young talent. All these savvy moves have helped Pennant build an impressive fortune of approximately $15 million. Quite the achievement for someone once written off as an unfulfilled talent with poor decision-making. A surprising turnaround for someone once riddled with controversy. Speaking of players who turned things around financially, our next name took an unconventional route after leaving football. Thomas Graveson played hard both on and off the pitch. He was a tough midfielder for Everton, Real Madrid, and the Danish national team, but after retiring, he made a move that most ex-footballers wouldn't dare: Las Vegas. Graveson turned his love for gambling into a high-stakes lifestyle, reportedly winning and losing millions in poker. He invested wisely, though, securing a fortune estimated at around $100 million. Not bad for a guy who was once known more for crunching tackles than crunching numbers. But if you think that's impressive, our next footballer mastered the art of getting paid even when he wasn't working. Mourinho. Though known worldwide as the special one for his managerial exploits, many forget Mourinho had a playing career before he became a coaching legend. As a defensive midfielder, he played for Portuguese clubs Rio Ave, Belenenses, Sesimbra, and Comercio e Industria during the 1980s. However, his playing days were modest at best. He never reached the heights of Portugal's top division consistently and realized early that his tactical mind far outweighed his physical abilities on the pitch. After hanging up his boots, his managerial career became legendary, winning trophies with Chelsea, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, and Manchester United. But what's more impressive? His negotiating skills. Mourinho has walked away with some of the biggest severance packages in football history, earning over $100 million just from getting fired. His contract at Chelsea alone netted him a $18 million payout when he was sacked. With endorsement deals, punditry work, and his coaching salary combined, Mourinho has amassed a staggering net worth of approximately $120 million, proving that in football, sometimes getting fired can be just as lucrative as staying employed. The special one isn't just special on the pitch, he's special in the bank too. But while Mourinho built his empire from the sidelines, our next footballer made millions by investing in something more stable: property. Robbie Fowler was known for his finishing ability at Liverpool, but his biggest goal wasn't scored on a football pitch, it was in the real estate market. Even while playing, Fowler was investing in properties across the UK. By the time he retired, he had a portfolio worth over $40 million, with more than 80 properties in prime locations. His success even led to a chant among Liverpool fans: "We all live in a Robbie Fowler house." What's truly impressive is that Fowler did this with minimal formal education. He left school at 16 to pursue football, but educated himself on property investment through books and mentors. Today he runs the Robbie Fowler Property Academy, teaching young investors how to follow in his footsteps. He's also expanded into commercial real estate and development projects across Europe. These property ventures, combined with his football earnings and media work, have contributed to a remarkable net worth of around $50 million, a testament to his business intelligence that rivals his footballing instincts. Not bad for a lad from Liverpool. But while Fowler focused on land, our next footballer took his talents to the screen and became a media sensation. Micah Richards burst onto the scene as a teenage defender for Manchester City in England, known for his powerful physique and infectious personality. But it's his post-playing career that's truly remarkable. He's become one of the most successful football pundits and media personalities in the UK. Since hanging up his boots in 2019 after struggles with injuries, Richards has built a media empire that spans television, radio, podcast, and social media. His chemistry with fellow pundits on Sky Sports and CBS Sports has made him a fan favorite, with his legendary laugh becoming a meme in itself. What many don't realize is that Richards strategically planned his career transition while still playing, taking media training courses, and building relationships in the industry. Beyond his punditry work, Richards has made smart investments in property development across Manchester and London, with a portfolio now worth over £10 million. He's also launched a production company that creates sports documentaries, securing deals with major streaming platforms. His business acumen extends to tech investments in sports analytics startups and a clothing line that's gaining popularity among young football fans. While his playing career might have been cut short by injuries, his bank account has only grown healthier, with experts estimating his current net worth at around $25 million, a figure that continues to rise faster than one of his trademark bursting runs down the wing. What sets Richards apart is how he's monetized his personality, turning his infectious laugh and straight-talking analysis into a brand worth millions. He reportedly earns more annually now than during most of his playing career, with a 7-figure salary from his broadcasting contracts alone. Not bad for someone many thought would fade into obscurity after retirement. But while Richards conquered the media world, our next name is an Ivorian legend who diversified his portfolio. Drogba dominated on the pitch for Chelsea, but his impact off the field has been just as significant. Since retiring, he's been involved in real estate, mining, and coffee production. Drogba's coffee brand, which sources beans from the Ivory Coast, has become a premium product in European markets, showcasing his country's agricultural potential. His mining investments focus on sustainable practices, providing jobs while promoting environmental responsibility. His real estate portfolio spans 3 continents, with luxury developments in Abidjan, London, and Miami. Drogba also played a huge role in bringing peace to the Ivory Coast during its civil war, making him a national hero. This goodwill translated into lucrative ambassador roles with brands like Pepsi, Nike, and Orange. Throughout his career and post-retirement ventures, Drogba has accumulated a fortune estimated at $90 million, a sum that reflects not just his football talents, but his business vision for a better Africa. His business ventures and ambassador roles continue to bring him wealth, proving he's just as influential off the pitch as he was on it. And speaking of influential figures, our next footballer made his fortune in a completely unexpected industry. But before we get into our top 6, a quick reminder. If you love football analysis, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It helps the channel grow, and you won't miss our future deep dives into the world of football. Now, back to the countdown. Dexter Blackstock never made headlines like Messi or Ronaldo, but he made smart moves after football. The former Nottingham Forest striker became a pharmaceutical entrepreneur, launching MediConnect, a medical blockchain company that helps online pharmacies track prescriptions. With over 500,000 users and thousands of transactions per month, he's making serious money, possibly even more than he did in football. What's fascinating is that Blackstock had no prior experience in tech or pharmaceuticals before retiring. He simply identified a problem in the healthcare industry, the lack of proper tracking for online prescriptions, and created a solution. His company has since expanded into the African market, where counterfeit medicines are a major issue, potentially saving thousands of lives while turning a profit. From a modest football career to a pharmaceutical innovator, Blackstock has built an estimated net worth of $30 million, a figure that seems poised to multiply as his blockchain solutions gain more traction in the healthcare sector. Talk about impact beyond football. But if you thought pharmaceuticals were a surprising career path, our next footballer took an even bolder step into the world of science. Matthew Flamini played for Arsenal and AC Milan, but he's made far more money in the biochemical industry. Flamini co-founded GF Biochemicals, a company that produces levulinic acid, a chemical that could replace petroleum-based products. What's incredible is that Flamini kept this venture secret from his teammates and managers for years while still playing professionally. His company became the first in the world to mass-produce this sustainable alternative on an industrial scale, potentially revolutionizing the plastics industry. With operations in Italy, the Netherlands, and the United States, GF Biochemicals employs over 400 scientists and has secured patents worth hundreds of millions. While most footballers count their wealth in millions, Flamini measures his in billions, with a reported net worth that could reach $14 billion if his company achieves its market potential. The company is valued in the billions, and if he ever sold his stake, he could be richer than most footballers combined. From chemistry to charisma, our next footballer cashed in on his legendary status. Ronaldinho was a magician with the ball, but his post-football life wasn't all smooth sailing. He blew through millions, got into legal trouble, and even spent time in a Paraguayan prison for entering the country with a fake passport. But never count out a genius. He rebuilt his wealth through endorsements, NFTs, and even launching his own wine brand, R10, which has become popular in Brazil and across Europe. His face is still marketable, and he remains one of football's most recognizable figures, cashing in on his legendary status. What's really impressive is Ronaldinho's ability to reinvent himself. After his legal troubles, he developed a digital platform connecting young Brazilian players to European scouts, potentially changing the lives of talented kids from favelas like where he grew up. He's also invested in a chain of football academies across South America that combine his unique playing philosophy with modern training methods. After weathering financial storms that would have bankrupted most, Ronaldinho has bounced back to a respectable net worth of approximately $90 million, not quite reflecting his status as one of football's greatest artists, but impressive considering his well-documented financial mismanagement. Moving on to another amazing personality, this time from the managerial world. Klopp. Before becoming one of the world's most celebrated managers, Klopp had a respectable 15-year playing career as a striker-turned-defender in Germany's second division. He spent most of his career at Mainz 05, playing over 300 matches and becoming a club legend despite never reaching the Bundesliga as a player. Though he described himself as having 4th division talent and a 1st division brain, his understanding of the game from different positions laid the groundwork for his tactical genius as a manager. After transitioning to management with the same club, Klopp transformed Liverpool into one of Europe's most dominant teams. But beyond football, he built an empire. The German rakes in millions from endorsements, including deals with Adidas, Opel, and Erdinger Beer. His personality makes him a marketer's dream, and he's been featured in commercials across Europe. What sets Klopp apart is his selective approach to endorsements. He only partners with brands he genuinely uses and believes in. This authenticity has made him one of the most trusted figures in football marketing. He's also invested in several German tech startups focused on sports performance analytics, giving him financial stakes in the future of coaching technology. With his coaching success, strategic endorsements, and tech investments, Klopp has built a fortune estimated at $60 million, a figure that's likely to grow substantially as his post-management career takes shape. When Klopp finally retires from coaching, TV punditry and business ventures will surely make him even richer. He's already received multiple 7-figure offers to become the face of major sports networks. Moving on to another footballer here on my list, Ramon Vega may not be the most famous footballer, but his financial career has made him one of the wealthiest. After retiring from a decent career with Tottenham Hotspur and Celtic, he moved into investment banking and asset management, handling millions for elite clients. What's extraordinary about Vega's story is that he prepared for his financial career while still playing, earning qualifications in banking and investment during the off-season. Within 5 years of retirement, his Vega Swiss asset management company was handling over $1 billion in investments. He's since expanded into cryptocurrency and tech investments, staying ahead of financial trends. His company now manages hundreds of millions in investments, proving that brains can sometimes outweigh brawn in the financial world. From relatively modest football earnings to financial kingpin, Vega has amassed a personal fortune estimated at around $150 million, a testament to his vision that extended far beyond the football pitch. He even considered running for FIFA president, showing his ambition extends beyond just making money. And before we unveil our number one pick, let's shift from finance to something unexpected. Sake. Iniesta, the Barcelona legend, took an unexpected route post-retirement by investing in Japan's sake industry. Since his move to Vissel Kobe, he's developed his own sake brand, Bodega Iniesta, which has gained international recognition and is now exported to over 40 countries. What many don't know that Iniesta's business acumen started long before Japan. He owns a successful winery in his hometown of Fuenterrabía, Spain, producing award-winning wines since 2010. His Japanese sake venture cleverly built on this expertise while embracing his new home's culture. Beyond beverages, Iniesta has invested in a sports marketing agency that represents over 50 athletes across different sports. He's also launched a football academy network that now operates in 30 countries, blending his playing philosophy with cultural adaptation in each location. While he made millions during his illustrious playing career at Barcelona, his business ventures have pushed his net worth to an astonishing $220 million, making him wealthier than many active superstars in today's game. Combining his football legacy with businesses that respect tradition, Iniesta has built a fortune beyond the game that's estimated to exceed $200 million, far more than he earned in his playing career. That's our list of 12 footballers who became rich after retiring. Who surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We've got plenty more football content coming your way. Until next time, take care.